I know, Richard. I'm trying to be here in the Christmas spirit for
I'm
you.
just, I'm look amazed by, and I was thinking of wearing exactly the same necklace, but I'm so
Oh,
it's so
you were?
lucky. It's so lucky
Oh,
we didn't both
we
go
should have
for
been
it.
twins, but
Yeah.
but congratulations to you on this film. Huge fan of your work.
Oh,
Bridget
thank you.
Jones's Diary, Love Actually. You have written some of my favorite movies of all time, but I loved this film because I love how this was a message about where Christmas is also about being in the place that you love and not just around the people that you love. So I'm curious, what is the place that you love being at for
Well,
Christmas?
it's the place that's portrayed in this movie. One of the joys about this movie is that we decided we would set it sort of in the village where myself and my family have celebrated Christmas every Christmas for the last 40 years. So they all came up to our town and they stayed in the local town and they did 1,000 drawings and drew the beach and drew the walkways and drew the lighthouse. So the place I love is the place portrayed in the movie.
Of course, you've collaborated with Bill Nighy so many times now. About Time, of Love Actually. I think Bill is one of our greatest actors. What do you love about working with Bill, and how does he continue to inspire you as an artist? How do you guys inspire each other?
Well, this one is fun because Bill actually comes from this same part of the country. He used to live in a road called Pretty Lane.
That's perfect for him.
Which is my favorite. But one of the things that's lovely for me and Bill is we're both getting older, and he's getting older in my film. So in this one, he plays the oldest person in the village, and he was relatively young in Love Actually. Now we look back, so it was really sweet of him to be in this, and it's lovely that. When you're casting an animated movie, the actors all don't have to be available on the same day, and that's lovely. So, I could be absolutely positive that Bill would find some time in the 3-year period we were making it where he'd be free.
Wow, a 3-year period. It was definitely a labor of love, and it definitely shows. I'm curious, Richard, you obviously have written so many great films. Is there a particular movie or quote that fans come up and say to you? Because one of my favorites is in Bridget Jones's Diary, where she was like, if I had to spend the rest of my time working with you, I'd rather be wiping Saddam Hussein's ass.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, do you know the thing I get most talk about these days is the father-son relationship in About Time. That's strangely, I find a lot of people, and that's a lovely thing for me.
Bill and Donal are so good in that film.
And there are a couple of scenes in Love Actually that people either are very nice about or very rude about.
Forget that the movie is perfection, so forget the rudeness. Last question for you. Movies like About Time and Love Actually, these are movies that are actually staples for families to watch, especially around, the holiday time with Love Actually. What are those Christmas staples that you love to watch, or things that bring you joy around that time?
Certainly for the first 25 years of my life, I watched every Christmas. I watched White Christmas and the Charlie Brown Christmas movie. Oh. And in fact, this movie is inspired by that, just this kind of sweetness and perception, intelligence of kids. So those were my 2 favorite Christmas movies, and now I watch Elf.
Oh, Elf is iconic.
Yeah.
It is, it's absolutely iconic. Richard, they are giving me the wrap. I'm so excited for audiences to see that Christmas. I'm especially excited to watch it with my goddaughter because I know she's going to be obsessed with it. Thank you so much for your time today, and appreciate you making people happy in movies for decades.
Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you very much. Have a Merry Christmas.